Hey everyone, it's the Jokester here, back for another video. And this video is kind of a more personal type video. Now, a couple weeks ago, I made a video about Fallout 76, I think it was last week or so, about how I thought that the game was kind of boring and what I saw, that early footage. Now, in its defense, it's still unfinished and everything, and I just kind of put that video out, and since then, some news kind of fallen into my lap from my friend, and regardless of how Fallout 76 turns out, be it the best Fallout game they ever make, or just kind of a disappointing game, it doesn't matter, because what Bethesda did for my friend is just, it's beautiful, and it needs to be known. And, I talked to my friend, I asked him if it was okay if I made this video, and he told me to go ahead, have no filter, say whatever you want to say, and I decided to do it because nobody is talking about this. No game news journalist, nobody is talking about this, and it needs to be said. And seeing as I know one of the individuals that this affected, as who's my friend, I feel like it should come from me. So pretty much start out by talking about my friend. My friend is Zack Berry. I've known him for a couple years now. He was actually a member of my Dark Souls community. We met in a time where things were pretty bad for my community. It was falling apart. There were a lot of trolls. There were a lot of haters that were causing members to leave my community, and it was literally crumbling. And I was just going to delete the whole group and say, forget this. It's not worth the trouble. But he came, he private messaged me, and he told me how much he liked Dark Souls and how he wanted to save the community. And ever since then, he's been my banhammer. He's been my hammer of justice. He's been my force to be reckoned with. He's like your power armor in Fallout 76 and in any Fallout game. That's what he kind of is. And we've been friends ever since. Friends with his friends, friends with his girlfriend. They're wonderful people. My friend Zack, he recently lost a friend that was very dear to him. A friend that he has known since the 5th grade. Evan Miller. Now, Evan, I never got to know him, and it's kind of sad that I never did. Because I'm sure he's a wonderful guy and still is a wonderful guy, and I'm praying that he's resting in peace. But his favorite game was Fallout. He loved the Fallout series. According to Zack, he played all of the games. He did everything that he could, and he just loved the series. So when Evan committed suicide, which is a sensitive subject, he took his own life back in July. Zack went on a mission to put a memorial above Evan inside Fallout 76. When they found out, when Zack and his friends found out Bethesda was making Fallout 76, they had to get this done. They had to put the memorial of Evan in the game. So Zack and his friends, they started a petition, tried to take, whatever they could do in order to get Bethesda to notice this. And, the petition exploded. It got tons of people supporting it, and about a week ago, Zack was woken up by his girlfriend to find that Bethesda did it. They put the memorial of Evan inside Fallout 76. And I'll have a link down in the description of the information so you can see what the memorial is. If you just can't wait to find it in game and see for yourself. But yeah, Zack, they communicated with Pete Hines and other people at Bethesda, and they got the memorial in, and pretty much what it is it's a statue of a Moth Man. Now, according to Zack, in West Virginia, which Zack and all his friends and Evan, they all grew up in West Virginia. They actually lived there. There's an urban legend of a Mothman, and Evan. There's a picture of Evan next to this statue. It's a real statue. There's a real statue in West Virginia of a Mothman. That's kind of weird, but there is. But there's a statue of it, and that was the memorial they wanted to put in the game. And there's a note next to it in the game from Evan to Zack and his friends, and it's a beautiful memorial. It truly is. And the fact that Bethesda would do this, Bethesda would take time out of their busy schedule to do this beautiful, sweet request, from a friend to a friend is just, it's amazing to me. It's just amazing to me. This is the kind of stuff we need to hear about. We need to know about. We get so caught up talking about a bunch of drama and bullcrap and all this depressing stuff that doesn't matter, that we miss things like this. The fact that Zack would do whatever he could to make this happen, it's beautiful. In this life, if you have people like that, you have friends like that in your life, you're truly blessed. Not everybody can say they have a friend who would do that for them, that would do whatever they could to make sure that they're remembered. And I just have mad love and respect for Bethesda for, agreeing to this simple request. They didn't have to. They could have said no. But the fact that they did it shows that Bethesda's heart's in the right place. A lot of these companies out there, they only see their fan base and see us as dollar signs. But I believe that Bethesda is one of the good companies that don't just see us as a big fat dollar sign. So Bethesda, thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this. For my friend. For his friend. For his friend's friend. For Evan's family. Like I said, I never got to know Evan, and I wish I would have, because obviously he was a wonderful guy, and it's sad that he took his own life. Whatever the reason was, it's sad. And but I have so much love and respect for Bethesda for this, and now I think I've decided I'm going to buy Fallout 76 Day 1, because this is a beautiful thing, and to show support to my friends and in their time of loss, to enjoy the game with them and go on the journey with them, and just to pay respect to Evan, and to support Bethesda after doing this wonderful thing. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And Zack, thank you for letting me make this video. And yeah, until next time, this is Jokester signing out. See ya.